Hi friends, welcome to KPB Coding Hub. The next Python interview question is how to read, how to read multiple values from keyboard by using single line by using single line statement. So I'm going to give a single line as the input, but multiple values are there in that. Okay, I'm giving single line as the input. In that, multiple values are there. I want to read these as multiple values, but in the input, I'm going to give only one line. Generally, if I want to read two datas, or if I want to read three numbers, how you are going to read? Or if you want to read two numbers, int of input b is equal to int of input, like this we will take, right? Then if you print a comma b, we are going to get whatever values that you have given. For example, let us define two separate statements. If you run this program, you have to supply the data in two different lines. For example, 10 and 20, so that the given input are 10 and 20. What will happen if I am giving in a single line? We will get error. Why? Because in single line, when you are sending the data, in the program also, you have to write the data. We have to write the function to read that single line. But here, two separate functions are there. Always this input function is designed in such a way that to read line by line. Sir, how to avoid this? For that, we have to go for one special format. What is that format? Is first step, I am reading the data. Okay, I am reading the data in the form of a string. I am reading the data in the form of string. Parallelly, I will take diagram also. Please listen carefully. Suppose consider in the input I have given two numbers like 10 and then 20. But since I am using input function, what will happen? The data is accepted in the form of string. Later, I am going to split this. How many characters are there in these? Two characters. Can I say this is one, this is one, because it is in the form of a string. I'm going to split this into two portions. In the first portion, first token is a 10 and the second token is a 20. How you can split? For that, in Python, there is one special method is there with the name split. We are dividing the given input into tokens based on space. How many inputs you have given? Two. That's why it is divided into two tokens. Now, please take the first token and it is not in integer format, convert it into integer. Take the second token, which is not in the string, which is not in the integer format, convert it into integer. How you can do? For each I value in this input, for every input present in this, first time it is a 10 within double quotes, second time it is a 20 within double quotes. I am reading this and I am converting into integer. I am converting into integer. That's all, sir. Sir, how many values you have accepted? Two values. Can you please put those two values in the form of a tuple? Can you please put these two values in the form of tuple? How you can able to do that? Sir, just to represent the tuple. And after this, how many values we are giving? Two values. Take it as a comma b. Now I am printing a value and I am printing b value. That's all, friends. If you run the program, sir, how many values they are expecting? Two values. You can give separated by space. Have you observed? These are the two values. Sir, if you are providing only one value, then what will happen? You can see, sir, the expected values are two, but I got only one value, not enough values to unpack. Like that we are getting. Suppose if you are giving too many values, what will happen? Sir, you can see again we are getting value error saying too many values to unpack. I expected only two. Like that we are getting. When we can go for this approach, if you know how many elements that you are going to read, then you have to go for this approach. So I think from this, you can create a program to read two values or three values or four values, which are supplied in a single line. I hope this is very, very important while writing hacker rank, hacker year, lead code challenges, because always the input will be given in a single line. How to read that? This is nothing but the problem. This is nothing but a solution for the problem. You know how many values you are reading, right? So that you have to apply. Very, very important. Okay. I hope everyone got clarity from this. Okay. Right. Thank you, friends.